everybody, this is Jamie and Lola Tallulah, Poet Spice, and I am here to do a project share. I made a birthday card, and so I wanted to go ahead and video that before I send it on out. So I'll go ahead and show you what I used for this card. I made a rocker card. So I used this Tattered Lace die. It's a circle rocker card. And I love these details in it. Do you see those details? It's so fabulous. And then the teapot in the sugar bowl, or you could use it as a teacup. Fabulous. Look, it even has the the sugar cubes. And a little spoon. So that one, I used some of the Spectrum Noir new inks. So they have the alcohol proof one, and this one is in Flagstone, so it's a gray color. And then I used the Harmony ink, which is water reactive. This is like a Tim Holtz Distress ink is what this would be similar to. In Bordeaux, so the reds. So I used those. And for stamping, you don't really want to use the Harmony inks, but I did that anyway because I was making flowers, so I didn't really need that whole like uber crisp design thing. All right, I also used papers out of the Crafter's Companion subscription box, and this was box number 1. So I used those. And see, I didn't get box 2, I got 1 and 3 so far. So I'm not sure what it is for box 4. And I used some of the papers, the plain paper, and a printed pattern. Matter of fact, I think it might be that printed pattern right there on the box. So I used that. And then I also used box 2. And they have the stamp and the die for this flower. So I'll go ahead and show you that. And these are actually, they're not new. If you're a Crafter's Companion fan, you probably have these already. So there's this flower and this leaf. And this leaf is in the Bramble collection. And I want to say this is the carnation, but I'm not sure. But it's in one of the flowers I just bought, like right before I got this kit. And then there's a die for each one. The only thing about that is flowers, you can never have too many of the same die. So I made extra little flowers because you know how I get on the roll, and I just stamp away. So it's a large flower, so that's good. You can make big flowers. So there's that one. And I just put some little bling pieces in the center. Okay, there's this one. And these are all made out of the paper from kit 1. So this one's got 3 layers, I think. 1, 2, yeah, 3 layers. So you can fluff them up a bit. And I was just trying to use all these little gemstones that I had on a piece of paper, you know, the sticky thing. And so here's that. So you can see how I use the Harmony ink to do the colors. To make that little color. Now you can spray them, spritz them, whatever you want to do. And then here are some of the leaves. These I stamped in the Flagstone. I didn't have a green. I had a distress. I have a Tim Holtz Distress green, but I didn't feel like getting it out. So I used those pieces out of this box. And so somebody asked, well, actually several people who have watched the unboxing for these have asked or said they couldn't wait to see projects. And so this is what I meant before about they probably wouldn't be projects from just one box because I've mixed things. And then, you know, so I'll have stuff from a box over here, a kit over there, some random paper. But this is probably as close as you're going to get for this project. So here it is. And first of all, I'll put it down, and it rocks. I love that. As soon as I saw that on Create and Craft, I bought that die. It was in my basket. No questions asked. I didn't even care how much it was going to cost. Well, I did, but no. Not to the extent. So here you see the flower I made out of the paper. And I used pattern paper. So here's another tip. Don't be afraid to cut your dies or do your stamping on pattern paper to make a project. So if you can see, all those layers are pattern paper, but I did the stamping and then the die cutting on top, and it adds a richness to it. Now, on the other hand, you see the leaves, and even though the, you know, there's veins and stuff from the stamping, you can tell the difference, right? So if I had some green paper that I liked, I could have done some stamping on there, okay? Then here's the back is, or I should say the base, is actually a base, a card base. I can't remember the company, but I got it at Pat Catan's, and it's in a creamy pearl. And then you can see the pink layer, and then there's the flower paper layer, and then there's one of the cutout sentiments, and all these papers are from box 1. The die and the leaf are box 3. So happy birthday to my dear friend. And there's that. And of course I'll put made by Poet Spice. And you can always put your message on the inside here. Okay. So there's the rocker card that I made. And I hope she likes it when she gets it. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.